This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
But they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Love kicks to LeBron. And another miss by Cleveland. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know, postseason setting. This is a guy who always tinkers during the regular season to find different angles to help his guys. Billy Donovan, one of those guys increasingly who you don't want to see in a 7-game series.
And here's Westbrook after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. And George, here we go. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got 7 points in the game. James lays it up and banks it in.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The Thunder. Grant comes in for George. Renas is checked in for Roberson. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
They're getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
And you talk about the depth for the Cavs. Crucial when facing a team like the Golden State Warriors. If everything comes together, I think there's a chance their trade with Boston might give them a better shot at winning it all.
The screen from Thompson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. They set the pick. Crowder with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Rose. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
That's a 2 from Korver. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Use the screen to free himself up and drill the jump shot.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense.
Length, but they also have the mindset necessary to look opposite some of the best players in the league and say, not on my watch. I'm going to get down in my stance and I'm going to prohibit you from getting to your strengths. It's really maybe underappreciated by everyone except coaches and fans of the game.
True, and you and I were just talking about Tony Allen.
That's a great point. I mean, Tony Allen has made his career specifically on the defensive end because, as you know, he's an opportunistic cutter, and if you leave him open, he can make an uncontested mid-range. But the reality is Tony Allen is in the NBA because he is a great defensive player.
They retain possession. And the basket by Rose. Oklahoma City trailing. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Christian, the pass to Anthony. Count it from 12. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rose dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, and he went.
LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Rose kicks to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Hey, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the gut tells you to take a shot at the pick and then big move to keep the pressure on. It's so fascinating to look back on Thunder history because 3 current players who are dominating the league were together on the Oklahoma City Thunder: Harden, Durant, and Westbrook. In retrospect, the talent level on that team, Miami team in the NBA Finals. Then after Harden left, injuries to both Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook hampered their opportunities. Still, you think back, and if you're an Oklahoma City fan, you can marvel at the collection of talent you once had.
Outside for George. Connects from three-point range. George has got 10 points.
Boy, Kev, I love his game. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
Thomas kicks to Crowder. Now, here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. And the team hasn't, but he has.
The drive by Anthony. And the rejection by Love. Yes.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
The shot's good.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Thomas kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Thomas up top. He has 5. Stripped it away. Out to the right wing. 1 second left. And it's Patterson finishing it off. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Thunder lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. And it's Thomas in the point guard. Count that bucket. And that's now 7 points for LeBron.
And that's how you want to come out of the lock.
Since starting the second half.
Boy, guys, how about the offseason the Oklahoma City Thunder had? The acquisition of Paul George, one of the elite two-way players in the game, now playing alongside Russell Westbrook. Look out, everybody.
And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. Thompson, a screen on George. Here's James. An easy layup after coming off the pick. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Westbrook. And it's good off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Doris, with defensive rules now allowing teams to play a sort of soft zone, does that make it easier to hide bad defensive players on your team?
Well, you almost never get that wide open a look.
And George.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's deflected. He feeds it to Westbrook. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Westbrook's got 6.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
On the wing, Corver shoots off on that one. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder out in front. There. It's a 1-point game. On the wings, Abrinas and George. Grant is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Kristen in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And really liking the effort we see here tonight. Neither team giving much ground.
I think, Greg, you've got to love how much effort has been exerted by both teams. What a tight ball game we've got.
The Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Outside Rose. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances.
16 when they overcome that 3-1 deficit. Last season, it was the largest second-half comeback in playoff history. There's no quit in these Cavaliers. Defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
And here is Thomas to the paint. Here's Love. And the dunk by Love.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Westbrook dishes to Anthony. Over Love. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Outside Thomas. Inside. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented.
He almost has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. It's a pick by Love. The drive by James. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Just so reliable. I mean, that basket there will give them a little bit more of a cushion.
Time does not get it. 3rd miss. He's made 4 from the field. And the rejection by James. The dunk and the foul. Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Can't waste a second now. And even then, there's still little chance.
No, exactly. They've got to act quickly. They don't have a ton of time to work with.
Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
Productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position. And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
That's the point, guys, when you add to their lead.
Pulls it up. George, no good.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
James, no good.
I'm too good.
Talking about in terms of the
I'm
activity
God.
level defensively, you got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Yeah.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Outside Thomas. From deep 3-point range. Offline. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks.